So, picture this, the dazzling, high-stakes world of Dubai real estate. It's incredibly competitive. How on earth does a new brand even get noticed? Well, today we're going to break down the super innovative strategy of a company called Studio S. They're using a pretty unique approach to cut through all that noise and grab the attention of serious investors. All right, here's what we're diving into. First, we'll get a handle on just how challenging the Dubai market is. Then, we'll pull back the curtain on Studio S's strategy and the actual content they create. We're also going to look at the deep research that makes it all work. And finally, break down exactly why it's such a winning formula. Okay, let's set the scene. The main problem in Dubai's real estate market isn't just that there's competition, it's that there's an overwhelming, absolutely massive amount of it. You've got thousands of new projects launching all the time, which makes the market incredibly noisy. It's almost impossible for any one brand to make itself heard. So this is the fundamental question, right? It's what every single developer and real estate brand in Dubai is asking themselves every single day. When everybody is shouting at the top of their lungs, how do you get anyone to actually listen to what you have to say? And the scale here is just immense. We're not talking about a few competitors. We are literally talking about thousands of projects all fighting for the same eyeballs. In an environment like that, your standard, traditional marketing, well, it just gets completely drowned out. So how does Studio S do it? How do they cut through all that chaos? Well, they've come up with a whole new promotional strategy, and it's all built around one really powerful tool, the visual podcast. So what exactly is a visual podcast? You can think of it as a hybrid. It takes the personal, convenient feel of an audio podcast, something you can listen to in the car or at the gym, and it merges it with the rich, detailed data of a video presentation. It's designed to be both a sales tool and something that's genuinely educational for the viewer. And the difference is pretty stark. Traditional ads with just a static image, we all just scroll right past them. A visual podcast, on the other hand, it builds real interest. It builds trust because it offers a deep dive into what buyers actually care about. Like, what's the return on my investment? So if you're a client, what do you actually get? Well, it's not just one thing. It's a whole comprehensive 3-part content package, and it's all designed for maximum impact. Okay, this is super important. It's not just one piece of content. First, you get a deep dive interview with the company itself, going into all the details. Second, and this is the absolute key, an interview with a real, satisfied customer. And third, you get a sharp video slideshow that visually breaks down all the numbers and data. And this brings us to what might be the most powerful part of the whole thing, that buyer testimonial. I mean, hearing directly from an investor who's already happy, sharing their actual experience, that builds an incredible amount of trust, way more than any glossy ad ever could. But the real value here goes way beyond just the production quality. The real magic, the secret sauce, happens before the cameras even start rolling. It all comes down to their deep, comprehensive market research. And we're not talking about a quick Google search here. The team does a full-on deep dive. They're analyzing competitors, they're comparing property values, projecting long-term ROI. They're not just making an ad. They are building a complete, data-backed investment case for the project. So why does all this homework matter so much? Because it's all designed to answer the 3 big, crucial questions that every single investor has on their mind. By tackling these questions head-on with real data, they're speaking the buyer's language. Okay, so let's tie all of this together. What is it that makes this whole approach so effective? And how is it really different from just any old marketing agency? The connection here is just crystal clear. This isn't just about making a pretty video. It's about combining genuine real estate expertise and that deep dive analysis with professional production. And the result? You address a buyer's real concerns and you build their confidence. On top of all that, this isn't some fleeting social media ad that's gone in 24 hours. No, this 3-part package becomes a durable, long-term content asset. It can be used for years on the company website, in sales meetings, on YouTube, even on Spotify. So really, you have to reframe how you think about this. It's not an advertising expense. It's an investment in a brand's most valuable asset. It's credibility. It proves you're transparent, you're confident, and you truly believe in your own project. And this quote, well, it just sums up the whole philosophy perfectly. In a market that is just saturated with noise, winning isn't about being the loudest. It's about making sure your unique story and your detailed analysis are actually seen and heard by the right people. And this all brings us to one last really crucial question. Sure, the Studio S model is perfect for Dubai real estate, but the idea behind it is universal. As we all get more and more skeptical of traditional ads, is this pivot towards deep, valuable, educational content the future of how all brands are going to have to build trust? It's definitely something to think about.